trying, B. I'm really trying every way I know how. You never want to spend any time together. I mean, is this about Anna? Because you don't have to worry about that anymore. She's moving out.
Of course she is.
What is that supposed to mean?
That's why you're here, right? Because there's no one else?
Go on. Say what's on your mind.
Whenever you're not seeing someone, no, actually, whenever you're not saving someone, you dump everything on me. Like, all of your feelings, your loneliness, everything. And it makes me feel suffocated. So, I don't want to see you, Dad.
You gotta do better too, Brandon. I mean, you're at an age now where this relationship is a two-way street. I mean, I can't force you to see me, but if you want me to know what's going on with you, you're gonna have to tell me.
I got a scholarship.
Thank God he's finally saying it.
Wild for their summer program.
So what do you want to do?
Well, I don't know. I don't want to be pressured into anything. So I haven't told moms, but as if they knew.
You think they'd take the tour off the table? That's not true, B. The whole reason we're even letting you go on this tour is because we think you're mature enough to make your own choices. It's just another choice, B.
I don't know if I can get invested into classical music again and not be able to play the way I want.
Please don't give up on this because you're afraid of disappointment, Brandon. Sometimes it takes a lot of failure to reach success, trust me. One thing being your dad has taught me, it's that.
Charter schools and the corporate takeover of public education, what's at stake? What is this?
I don't know. Timothy emailed it to us, said to read it tonight. Something about us having to read more nonfiction. Ugh, now I have to study about how I'm getting an education. Who cares about education?
I mean, so what's he trying to do to get kids to riot or something about what he has to teach in order to keep the school open?
Something.
I'm not sure.
We both know that Callie values everyone else's well-being above her own, especially Girls United. And I just think that Robert saw that and took advantage of it. he delivered, because this is a really beautiful house.
Okay,
It has nothing to do with Girls United.
What are you implying? That I used Callie in order to get this house? Because not only is that absurd, it's actually a little bit offensive.
You knew how much this house would cost Callie.
Steph, this has nothing to do with her.
Steph, I realize that you and Lena are very disappointed.
We're not disappointed. Rita, we're devastated.
It's not Rita's fault.
And she's doing this.
You're yelling up the wrong tree.
Fear, because
I know that's not the phrase, but that's what I'm saying.
Or that's what she's telling you, so you won't get hurt.
Yeah, we love you very much. And we would never in a million years stop fighting to adopt you. But, you know, if you're tired of fighting and you want to go live with Robert because he's your birth father, then we don't want you to feel like you're letting us
I'm gonna
down.
cry.
It's okay.
The very beginning, all we've ever wanted is for you to have a safe and loving home.
Please tell him what's
That
going
family
on.
that loves you unconditionally. So, if this is what you truly want, we'll stand beside you today and every day.
Hey, welcome to the team. So
She's not coming back.
every day after school and Saturdays.
I'm not joining your team.
What?
Wait, you're going back to Caitlin?
No way. Not after reading those texts. They were so mean.
Well, then why aren't you?
Because sending them to me, also really mean.
I was just trying to have your back.
Yeah, now that you want something from me. But what about when Caitlin was saying all those awful things, or when she cut me from the team?
I was the one who said that Caitlin was being unfair. I was the one who spoke up for you.
Maybe. But she didn't do anything. And actions really do speak louder than words. Sending me those texts, that really said a lot, Mariana.
Good for her. I'm glad that she turned both of them down.
Huh. Looks like I'm not the mean girl after all.
I've been fired.
No way.
What?
Are you kidding?
Disappointingly, the new administration at Anchor Beach wants me to teach you how to take tests, not how to think. And I won't do that. You all have vibrant and brilliant young minds, and I encourage you to use them. Speak up for yourselves. This is your school, your education.
Timothy's like our favorite teacher. How could you just fire him?
I can't believe this. The administration had to make a very difficult decision. I'm sorry to say it, but Timothy wasn't
What,
winning.
and we have no say?
It's not up for debate.
Fine. But I'm not just gonna sit here and take it.
Mariana, sit down.
No, Timothy was right. This is our school. If we don't like something about it, we have to do something to change it. I'm walking out.
Mariana Adams Foster, get back here.
Well, he's getting what he wanted, even though he's not a teacher there anymore. Is she gonna tell her what's going on?
So, Callie, I hear that you've had a change of heart about who you want to live with.
Don't you quit.
I took Tasha from the park on Christmas Eve, but right away I knew it was a mistake. So I took her back to her foster home that night, and I watched her walk up to the door. When her foster parents opened the door, and I knew she was safe, I ran off.
Who's she telling?
And was anyone
Pops.
Did anyone help?
No.
Really? Nobody?
Nope. It was just me.
No. Of course it was going to end like that. I just had a feeling that we weren't going to hear Callie's decision or anything. So, okay. I really like this episode. So Callie wasn't telling anybody the truth about what was going on, why she decided to go live with Robert. Robert thinks that she just decided that she wants to live with him. Stefanina thinks that, the same thing, that she just wanted to, she just wants to go live with her birth father. She's tired of being yanked from home to home and just wanted to get out of the system, which is what she told Jude. They didn't want Callie to tell Robert right away because they knew that they would be dragged into the judge, that Robert would jump on that chance. And, but Jude kind of ruined that by going to the house and talking to them, to Jill and then Robert. So, I don't know if the whole judge thing was Robert's doing or Stefanina's. I'm not sure about that, but I think that was kind of like a mutual thing. Maybe Stefanina set that up. I'm not sure. But anyway, so it ended with Callie being asked, you've had a change of heart of who you want to live with. And we didn't get to hear who she said. When Stefanina were with Callie in her room and talking to her about how much they love her and, if this is really what she wants and, they're okay with that and all that stuff. And it just really made my eyes tear up, and none fell, thankfully, but it was really close. Really, really close. So there's that. Daphne was struggling with what to do about the whole kidnapping situation. Callie was kind of a little mad at her, and I'm sure that made her feel more guilty. But she went to Rita, and it looks like Rita encouraged her to tell the cops the truth. So now that this is out, and the cops don't believe Callie didn't have anything to do with it, but what are they going to do? Daphne said that, nobody else was involved, and they can't prove, they can't prove that she's lying. So now that this is out, is Callie still going to make the same choice? Did she even choose Robert? Maybe she changed her mind with that conversation with Steph and Lena. So I don't know. But I guess we'll see in the next episode, which Lord knows when I'll get to watch that. But hopefully it won't be too long. The whole dance thing that Mariana was doing. April, I do remember the girl. I remember a girl was kicked out for the party that Mariana and Brandon and all them threw at the house. The party they threw when Steph and Lena were gone. I remember that there was a girl that was kicked out for being drunk. which was stupid considering they were all drunk, pretty much, especially the leader, Caitlin, I think her name is. But yeah, so I remembered that, and I'm glad that she didn't choose to join either team. I'm glad she's sticking up for herself and blowing them both off. Not that Caitlin cares, because if April wasn't going to join Mariana after this, then, you know, that's the whole point of Caitlin even inviting her back, was so Mariana couldn't have her. So, yeah. And as far as Jesus goes, he was a jerk this episode. He was really mean to Brandon. Yeah, Brandon was sort of ignoring him, but that didn't... The way he reacted, Jesus reacted to that was over the line, and I didn't like it. And yeah, Brandon came back at him, but you know what? Jesus started it, so whatever. And yeah, I don't know. His character is just annoying right now. I understand that he was aggravated and he's upset that, you know, he wanted something that would be good for him, but they didn't want him to go because I think they just don't want him to be out of the house, which I totally get. I wouldn't want my kid to move into a boarding school or whatever kind of school that was, where he'd be living there instead of at home. And so I get that, but I also get his feelings on it and everything. So I don't know. We'll see if he gets to go or not. But yeah, so he was kind of jealous because, you know, Brandon gets to go on tour and all this stuff, even though he's done some really bad things, which is true. He has done some pretty bad things and still getting to do what he wants pretty much. Not entirely. I mean, he has to come up with all this money to pay for the hotel to even, you know, for him to even go at all. So it's not like they just gave him the money to afford the hotel. You know, he has to figure that out. But now Brandon's also conflicted on whether or not he's even going to go on tour. He doesn't know if he wants to do the program, which I hope he chooses the program. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But anyway, I enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please give this video a like. If you have any suggestions on anything you'd like me to react to, please leave that down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.